Mediation is extremely flexible. Just to demonstrate this for you, if you come in and you're like, okay, hold chill, let me drink my bottle of wine first of all before we continue. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of answering your ADR questions. Today I'll be answering the question on the screen. Let's get into it. So this question is saying the legal practice in Nigeria has no room for improvisation, just rules and procedures, and if ADR is the same thing, if it's as rigid as that. So I'll be answering specifically for mediation. Mediation is extremely flexible. Yes, very flexible. To show you how flexible it is, right, you could just come in and you're writing an agreement immediately, or you could just come in like and caucus with different parties, or you could come in and you're like, okay, hold chill, let me drink my bottle of wine first of all before we continue. So mediation is extremely flexible. There are typically 5 major processes of mediation. We have the opening phase, the agenda setting, interest, options, and then the agreement stage. But then you could literally walk into mediation and then you're starting from the interest phase, or you could walk in and everybody's like, hello, how is the weather today? Okay, did your kids go to school today? I hope everything is doing well with you. You know what, I don't think I want to be in this dispute anymore, just bring an agreement, let's sign. I mean, mediation is literally that flexible. And then in some instances we don't even make use of laws, or we don't make use of rules, especially if it's just going to be very rigid, and especially if it's just going to impede the process and impede just really getting into the crux of why the parties are fighting. So to answer your question, if you want to do gymnastics in mediation, it is very much allowed. This is not bound by rules and procedures. Like, that's why mediation is literally a semi-formal process. Yes, it has the formality to it if it's something that you need, and if your agreement is one that you're bound by certain laws and you have your contract and all those terms, we could go the route, right? But if you're like, okay, I don't want to deal with this contract right now, I don't want to deal with the terms, I know what the terms are, I just want to hear what the real problem is and see if we can resolve it outside the contract and see if we can just continue our business relationship, that is possible too. But you typically not find that in a litigation setting or in a court system. So for mediation, yes, very flexible. You can do whatever legal gymnastics you want to do in mediation, and it will still fly as long as you're representing your client well, and as long as the interest of your client is well protected, and as long as your client is really getting to the roots of what the problem is, because that's the point. The point is not to come and be bogged down by technicalities. The point is to come and actually reach a resolution for the thing that really matters to you, and for the thing that is really causing that problem. So identifying it, figuring out why it really happened, getting clarity in that situation, and coming to a resolution that is mutually beneficial, that is a win-win. So it's not really about the technicalities, it's not about what laws are there or what laws are not there. It is about, do you have a problem, what happened, bringing clarity into that situation and helping you reach a resolution that really meets your needs and that meets the needs of the other party there in a way that it's acceptable to both of you, and in a way that really addresses your concerns. On the other hand, on the side of arbitration, I can tell you one thing, that arbitration is more flexible than litigation. So some things that may not have been allowed in a court system, or that you may not bring up due to the technicalities of rules and procedures that are involved with civil processes or civil litigation processes, those rules and procedures don't really boggle arbitration down as much. So arbitration is definitely more flexible than litigation. So yes, there is also flexibility for your legal gymnastics just within the bounds of arbitral rules. Just note that they are not as much as those in the litigation system, and ultimately they still seek to go to the root of the matter and reach a resolution that really addresses the needs of the parties. So I hope that helps you, and I hope that gives you clarity. Mediation is very flexible, ADR is very flexible. Feel free to come to ADR and do as many gymnastics as you want. Just make sure that you're representing your client very well. My name is God's Love Ofor, and I am a qualified mediator and a lawyer. And next time we're going to be looking at this question right here on the screen. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, if that matter can go to court, it can definitely come to mediation first. See you next time.